Hi, everybody.
Hi.
We're back.
Yes.
It is Saturday, May 24th. We are the two cross stitches. I'm Mary Lou.
And I'm Amy.
And welcome back.
Yes, thanks for coming. And if you like what you see here, hit subscribe. We're just hit 1K, which we'll be celebrating today with a bunch of people. Yep. So we appreciate everybody coming and commenting and sharing
we
their
had
thoughts.
A lot of comments last time. That was great to see you all and chat with you all. That was fun. What's going on? What did we do? Oh, celebrations. We did celebrations, which is the oldest running needlecraft show in the country. And it's in Nashua, New Hampshire. And Amy actually took a couple of classes there. I didn't do any. I'm feeling better. I know a lot of you have been asking. I am feeling better. I had a terrible round of bronchitis, but I'm getting there.
Yeah, you've pretty much been sick since our last video.
Since the beginning of April. And the doctor said to me, she said, it's several weeks, but when you get older...
Well, bronchitis isn't one of those things that goes away like a regular virus anyway, so...
It doesn't. So I was extremely tired. I wasn't moving out of my chair much. And I did get stitching in, though, so yeah. So I did go over to celebrations, and I spent about an hour and a half or so there. But I did buy some stuff.
Me too.
Yeah, it was great.
So my life has been just as exciting. I had, if you see me covering my mouth, I had some dental work done. I had to have a tooth pulled. It was a tooth that I had braces for 4 years, so I'm really upset about it. And yeah, I'll just leave it at that. I'm upset about it, and it does affect my willingness to smile. So I'll get over it. It will get fixed, and I'll get over it. But
exactly.
We've both been like, stitching's good, though.
Trading our war stories.
Yeah, we've been misery together, right? So we definitely, I did take 2 classes, and I went to the dinner at Celebrations. I wasn't going to, but I decided at the last minute to do it, and I didn't bring it with me, but I did win a raffle basket. They were raising money for Dana-Farber cancer research, so I'll put a picture of that in if I think of it right here. If not, it'll be at the beginning or end. And it was a basket full of fabrics and stuff from Hand Dyed by Jim.
Ooh,
yeah,
we love Jim. It's so good to see him at celebrations.
Yeah, and I actually asked him this time because I never really got to talk with him much. He does stitch.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, he does.
Very personable people.
Yep. And that's really the only time I see him. I bought from him online, of course, but the only time I see him is there. It was fun right after the year after COVID when everything opened back up in that year of celebration. It was so cool to see them. So they're from Jersey, which is very close to New York. So they had a high rate of COVID deaths in that area. And we got there and we were chatting about it, and they were just so excited to be there and celebrate.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's do this. What are we doing? FOs first?
Fully finished, usually is
FFO?
first.
Oh, you would do it backwards.
I always do fully finish and then finish.
I just write it down the same way I've always written it down. So I only have one FFO. I have a lot I can finish, like the bunny, the animal cracker bunny, Miss Maggie. I just didn't have time to spend down on the table. I could get downstairs, but it was difficult getting back up the stairs. I was running out of oxygen. But when I did feel better this past Friday, I took a class at my old store, Angels, in Salem, New Hampshire, and I made this rope basket. It's pretty cool. So I'm going to sit it on my counter. And we have a little farmer's porch out front, and we go out there a lot. So I'll be able to put the stuff in there, like if I need spoons and forks and napkins and little doodads like that, I can put it in there and carry it out. So it'll be cool.
So tell us who don't know, meaning me, is this like fabric covered rope?
Yep.
Is that what that is to make those little stripes?
Yep. And I'm going to do a few more of these. I just watched another video on it. Sewing through rope, yeah. I would never have thought to sew through. It's like clothesline row.
Whoops.
It's like clothesline row, but the machine goes right through it. I mean, pretty much any machine can handle it. You just have to adjust the zigzag.
Do you use like a denim needle?
Yep. It tells you to use the denim needle. I did not. I used a universal, and it went right through it. It went right through it. I love it. It was so fun.
It's cute.
Yeah, it was like 2 hours. That was done.
And it's blue.
And it's blue.
Oh, look, I'm wearing your favorite color.
Wow. You are. So that was my only FFO.
I got none.
Oh, I beat her.
You always do. I think I beat you once.
But I have FOs. Do you have FOs?
Just
You
one.
do? Just one? Go for it.
All right. So
I love this.
in this magazine that was the most recent Just Cross Stitch magazine, there's a patriotic stitch in there. And so I think before you've seen this one. So I just finished this one. Now this one I had modified because I had cut my fabric wrong. But there's that one, and then I started another one. So I know we're not on whips yet, but seeing as I have it in my hand, I'll show it all. So that one I finished. I'm planning on making at least 5 of these, hopefully 6. I'm gonna probably make them into a project bag and give away at StitchCon to my table mates is what I was thinking.
That's a good idea.
So
I'm gonna have it be like your little front panel and border it with some fabric.
So I'm on a mad rush to get at least 5 of them done.
It's only a couple of weeks away.
I know, but I'm going camping. I got 10 days off. I'm hoping I can really do some damage in 10 days, so we'll see.
I love that.
Yeah, so that's it for me.
I did a bit of Patriot Stitcher, but before I do show you that, Tools and Spools, Darlene Deon does it again. Darlene Deon Designs, I love her little things. They're just so cute. So this popped up in my Instagram feed, her design.
We're just, there you go.
I can't see it, so. And I quickly stitched it out.
It's cute.
Of course. Yeah, so that was her. Downloadable. Go online on her site, and it's just cute. I think this is going to become the front of a bag, too. Like a tool bag or something. We'll see. Then, patriotic. Okay. So.
I love these. I'm sorry, I'm seeing them before you are.
Some of you will remember my little metal tree with the hooks. And I'm going to do seasonal stuff for it. So I haven't done anything. What did I do? Spring, summery stuff last year.
Easter.
I have Christmas to do, but it's patriotic season. So here's a crow. And here's a little birdhouse. This is my favorite
I think
one.
it's my favorite too.
And sheep. Look at that, you. He's so cute. I love it. I think that was, this was the first one I did. And this one.
That one's definitely my second favorite. It's focusing on your face, not on the stitch, because your face is in the screen. There you go.
And this one. And this one. This is the last one. So
I like that
these
one,
will
too.
get finished on these round. But they were in Annabella. She had this booklet, and it's called the Itty Bitties. Patriotic Prim Stitch. Oh, Bella Bitties. And they're all patriotic. So I used a few out of this one. The sheep, the crow, and the birdhouse were out of that
That's
one.
cute.
And then this one was It's So Emma Star Spangled Ornaments. And I know these are both still available out there. So the circle ones were in that. The spoolie one was from last year. I think it was like a free downloadable somebody had put out there. I don't recall. I looked everywhere for it. But yeah, so I got that done. So now I can finish those, get them on my tree and set it up. So I was pretty happy. So that was all my patriotic stitching. Those were all stitched on 18 count like country Mocha. The tools was stitched on. It was a sample piece of fabric from my vintage NeedleArts Gingersnap, which I thought this is pretty cool fabric.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's really, I like it. I like it. So I may have to get some of that just to have on hand.
Oh, and I don't think I said what mine was stitched on because I have no idea. It was a scrap somebody gave me.
Yeah.
Mine was a 14 count
I have a lot
scrap.
of that. I've been trying to keep the tags as I cut pieces down, the use of things, and keep the tags with the remainder, but it doesn't always happen.
Yeah, sometimes people give you things and it doesn't have a tag on it as well. So
yeah,
and that was
exactly.
I know that was given to me because I've never bought like a gray fabric. So
Yep. So what now? New starts, whips, new starts.
whips, new starts. I clump those all in the same.
Okay. So this is a whip. This is big. This is my tree, people. Look at that. So I did this whole section over here. This whole little wren. He's so cute. All those leaves, the acorns. I love those little acorns. This is on Fiber on a Whim 18 count cappuccino. I love that fabric. Is awesome.
I love fiber on a whim. Anything
That
fiber on a whim.
fabric is awesome. Oh, I don't have the other pattern. Thought I had the other picture out. Then I started
So good.
the Artsy Housewife. I got this pattern at Retreat. Oh, good, you have it. I had that right there.
I bought it at Celebration. Look, I
So-
kitted it too.
I had like 3 different fabrics to audition, like you know I do. This is Hazlewood. So I stitched that top border section and then the very top of the flower. I just wanted to see the colors on the fabric and if I wanted to go any further with it. But I think it's going to look gorgeous.
Yeah, I like that Hazelwood, and it's fiber on a whim.
Yep.
What count?
18.
18.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
seeing
Love
as you
it.
have that out right now, I'll just talk about mine. I bought nutmeg to do mine on. It's really dark.
Yeah, it's so much dark. This was dark. The sample that we saw at Retreat was dark. It had a little green tint to it.
Yeah, I
But
went
it
way
was
dark.
dark.
I went way dark, and we'll see how it goes. There are some dark colors in the stitch, like the border.
Yeah.
I might have to end up,
Yeah.
lightening up some of those threads or making it black. I haven't decided. I haven't figured that out yet. But
Yeah.
I chose to do 20 count because it's a pretty big stitch, so I wanted mine to be a little bit smaller. So
Yeah.
mine's from Atomic Ranch Nutmeg. What a beautiful fabric, though.
Oh, I know what I want to say. So for all you people out there who think I'm Miss Speedy Stitch, well, Miss Speedy Stitch makes mistakes. So this piece right here, there is a branch that swoops down and joins up over here in the tree. I was off by like 6 rows off, and it was back in this section here. So I had it all done, and I had to rip it all out last night. That's okay. I'm back over here. I started this end, and I'm gonna make sure I meet up.
We're all human.
I know I counted it, but there were 2 sections that were identical, and I must have quickly looked back at it and said, oh, I did that. So there were like 4, 5, 6 rows, and I went and just skipped to the next section. Oh, broke my heart last night.
She was
So,
crying.
see? Speedy? Yeah. But you gotta be careful as you count. I usually have a marker, and I didn't have a marker. Like I have a magnetic strip I use, and it's on there moving down row by row when I do stuff like that. It was downstairs, I'm up here. I just wing it. Yeah.
Are you good?
Yep.
So, this was my birthday start. It's called Gigi. It's by Nora Corbett.
Gigi.
And she's looking good.
She's so pretty.
So, all I have left is beading and the top of her broom right here. and beading, and the Granite, which is also in the top of the broom. So I don't know when we'll see her next. I'm gonna be camping. I don't know if I'm gonna take her camping or not. The lighting's not that great in my camper, and I'm not gonna have her outside, so we may not see her for a while. But I might start yet another one, because I do want to do the whole set of pixies. So I was fairly monogamous with her because I really wanted to get her done.
She's so pretty.
She's beautiful.
And when she started her on that fabric, and I kept going, how is I good? You look at the pattern picture, right? And I hadn't seen any done, but she's gorgeous on that fabric.
That's the called for, and that is a, oh, hold on. It's chocolate. 32 count chocolate linen by Witchell.
Yep. It's beautiful.
Yep. Oh, and I don't think I said that Let Freedom Ring was by October House Fiber Arts. I'm new to this
All
today.
over the place today.
We're discombobulated. So you may remember I've stitched this once before. I'm taking a card out of Chris's playbook of stitching things over and over again.
Not prairie schooler.
It's called Holly Snowflake, and it's by Textilly. And I'm doing this one in a teal, and I have another one that I'm doing in a purple.
Ooh,
I have friends
pretty.
who are twins, and their favorite colors are teal and purple. And if you remember, I did actually buy the wooden mount that you can get at Michael's and mounted it on that when I did it. So that's number 2. That one's coming along fine. And then in trying to keep up with all my ornaments for 2025, because I'm trying to do, I got a little bit of progress on this one. It's right there. That's on an 18 count Ada, white Ada. I don't think I said what that other one was on. And I don't have it written down, but it's an Ada. It's an 18 count. I'm new to this apparently today. My brain, I'm busy. I'm just trying to pack and everything else.
The ornaments one is part of your Boss Me.
Yep.
So how are you doing with Boss Me?
So Boss Me, I'm totally caught up. So I already had enough ornaments to cover like the whole first half of the year. I think I'm still ahead like 3 or 4 ornaments, but I know some of them are a little bit more stitching like this one.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to, put some stitches in on those when I can, just to keep.
My Symphony
Keep up.
of Friendship tree was 5 days. That was one of my Boss Me pulls. The other one was my American Welcome, which I completed. That was 5 days, but I completed it. And I did way more than 5 days on the tree. But I really wanted to. I wanted to get like a section done. I think if I have a goal with that, like do that one branch section and a bird and another branch section and a bird. Some of the birds are bigger and have more colors and stuff, but yeah, I gotta get going on it. It's been too long.
So for those that don't know, Boss Me is BOS for the BosStitchers and ME for Kathy and Missy, 2 needles pulling thread. They, instead of doing a Whip Go board, they're doing a Boss Me board. Whip Go is
like
just
Whip Go.
like bingo, where they call numbers and then you you put stitches in on your little board.
Isn't today the day, the 24th? Kathy, is today the day?
So they pull 2 numbers every single month, and you work on those things the following month. So even if they pull today, I don't typically start mine until the first of the month, because your board, your rules. You do what you want, you know.
It's been fun doing it.
Yep. So I was behind on my April, and my April was to make a project bag. So
Buddies!
I've now caught up on my April Boss Me pulls. And then, oh look, there's another one. I wonder, is it somebody's birthday coming?
No!
Somebody who loves bunnies?
Cute. That's the one fabrics I love about hers when she puts the animals in. I love seeing them. The owls are great. I love your handles.
Yeah, I stitched the fabric on the webbing and
her little tag, handmade by Amy. Yay! Can I open it now?
Yeah, this is a birthday present. There's stuff in there. You should open the card though.
Oh my God.
Remember I said wait.
So,
Now, I don't know if you are going to love it or not. You have stitched on 32 count Lugana.
yep.
So I went with it because
Yep.
it's ocean sand. It has browns and blues. It's so beautiful.
Who was it that came out with the Sea and Shore?
Sorry. I'm just going to block us for a minute. Look at that modeling.
So Sea and Shore just got released and I got it. Oh, I got it.
She kept saying, oh, I got to find the right fabric. I was like, wait, just wait.
Wait, I don't have it here.
Oh, wasn't that part of your haul? No?
Here it is. Yes, it was. So
I think it'll go
blue
beautifully.
flower. I didn't realize how big these were. She did the forest one. A lot of people were stitching it. And then I saw, of course, Sea and Shore. I'm there. I'm all over it.
She's on it.
It's big. It's like 2 something by 219 or 217 by 191. It's not small. That might work, Aim.
I know, that's why I kept saying, wait,
Oh
don't
my
go buy anything,
God.
wait.
I've been auditioning fabrics for this one. I pulled all the threads. Oh, but look at this snowman. Ooh,
I know
I have
you-
sapphire. That'll look nice on the sapphire.
Mm-hmm. That's Kira
And I think I have
NeedleArts.
cobalt too. They're so cute.
I love the beading that they did on the bottom of that. I'm just going to hold that up one more time.
And
Look at the
these
beading they did on the
trims.
bottom of that bell pull.
I know, it's just so cute.
It's adorable.
And then all these, woo,
Some trims.
and blues.
All blue. You got to open the
That's
card though too, because it's
awesome.
a special card too.
Okay, all right, I'm going.
I'll put all this back in. Do you want me to stick this pattern in with the...
No.
No?
So
Okay.
Uh-oh. Oh, how cute. Who made it?
They sell them over at
So cute.
what's the name of the woodworking? Chick Farm Woodworking.
Oh, Chick Farm.
There's a lady. Her name is actually on the card, I think.
Oh, yeah. Ah, used to be aluminum cans, so she repurposed aluminum cans to make these.
Yep. So those are cut out
That's
of aluminum cans, and it's
awesome.
all beach themed. There's a buoy, a fish, multiple fish. It's cute.
It is really
should
cute.
I show that?
No.
New Hampshire handmade. Well, there's her email.
Yeah.
It's called Think Outside the Can. There's that in case anybody wants to try and find that. So not only did I make one bag, but I made 2 so that you could have one. Happy birthday.
Thank you so much. I love my buddy. That project's gonna have to go in there too. So cool. I think that's it there. So we can do haul.
Yep, haul and talk about celebrations a little bit along the way because a lot of my haul was celebrations.
Yeah,
so.
that's almost all of it was celebrations, actually. That one was already done.
I'll just start. So I got this from Hand Dyed by Jim. It's a blanket pattern and it has all these little Halloween motifs on it.
So cute.
And you can make them on these little pillows, and I bought one of the pillow forms because green's my favorite color, so I just thought that would be really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Something different. I think you use like all 6 strands, or you can even use yarn. So go ahead.
You want me to go?
Yeah.
So, Hand Dyed by Jim. So this is a 20 count Lugana Blue Dynasty. It's gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. So not sure what it's going to be used for yet. And then this guy, I couldn't resist this, and then I picked it up and saw the name on it. So it's an Ada. It's a 16 count Ada. Leprechaun's Treasure. It is so pretty.
That is pretty.
Yeah, and I don't know.
You could do anything on that.
I don't know. But it is pretty.
It's almost a neutral, but it's almost a fall theme too. It's kind of...
I know. Yeah, I could use anything for that. Good. I like
so
that one.
hand dyed by Jim. This was just a scrap. He was selling these for like $6.
He had a lot of little buckets with pieces.
Yep.
Random pieces.
And I thought, I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but it was just really cool. So if nothing else, it's inspiration because my husband and I want to do some dyeing at some point too. So
this is really pretty.
This is a 20 count. It's called Flighty Fairy. It's a 20 count Ada.
Really pretty.
Yeah, it's got a lot of
purple, white,
it's got some major
blues.
Modeling going on in this corner, so I'll have to be very thoughtful about where and how I use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that does.
So, you know,
So pretty.
Or you use that one for a separate stitch maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows? But
Yeah.
that's a 20 count Ada. And then this one's an opalescent. It's a 32
Pretty
count.
opalescent.
32 count Belfast linen. It says solo, so I'm thinking that just means it's one of a kind.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's what he does. Solo means it's so he's dyed
So pretty.
the modeling on that is just gorgeous. And with all my witching pixies, who knows? Maybe one of them will go on that.
That'd be nice.
I'll have to be brave enough to change their color though, right? Because like, whew, that's nerve-wracking to do that. And then this is a 25 count Lugana. Opal white. This has the shimmer in it as well. I don't know if it'll show.
Yeah, the white does the sparkle. Maybe.
It might. I'm not sure.
But it's got sparkle to it.
It's got sparkle, and it's not in your face though. It almost looks like it's a light green or a light bluish color. It's very
a winter or Christmas or something on that'd be gorgeous.
Yep, 32 count Lugana.
Stormy. I love Stormy Night.
Stormy Night by Zweigart. I was trying to get a lot of 32 counts because most of your Mirabilias and stuff are on 32s.
Yep.
So here's a 32 count Belfast linen spruce green by Zweigart. It's just a nice green.
It is a pretty green.
I hadn't seen a color like that before, so I thought, yep, mine. You got to buy the fabric like when you see it, you know, if you love it.
Especially from him because it's ever changing.
Yeah, and this is a 32 count smoky white by Zweigart. It's a Belfast linen as well.
Yep.
And this one I had left, and I said, if it's still there when I come back, I'll buy it. It's got like green and purple and yellow. It's a 32 count Lugana called Angel Song. This is a 9 by 24 piece. So
Angel Song, how pretty.
It's long and short, so it's only 9 inches high. So it'll be very particular. And do you want me to just continue with everything I bought at Jim? I think I bought one other thing from him, but well, if I run into it later. I saw this pattern and I loved it, and because I have a couple of Weeks Dye Works flosses. I think there's one called Bethlehem that I think will go really nice in it.
I have a few of those hoop stands too.
Yeah, Works by ABC, stitching in the round. And I like their finishes. Mary Lou was just pointing out these little hoop stands. You stick the bottom of the hoop, the little twisty thing, down in the thing.
Slot.
Yeah, and they have like
I forget who makes them. They're on Etsy. I'll find it. I'll let you guys know.
Yeah, if she sends me the link, I'll add it to the little story.
So I just got a few patterns, but these are just so cute. Home for Christmas. Comes with that little house charm. Oh, check that out. These were done, samples done there. That one, I had that taupe Lugana, you know, that one that everybody was using. Then I got this little witch.
That's cute.
And she actually, see that? That's her scissors go up under there. Sorry. They're so cute.
I want to look at that one.
Those were done there. They're so cute. So, and then I got this Halloween one. Drawn thread. I love drawn thread stuff. It's just Happy Halloween sampler.
Oh, and they give you the little wooden thing. Did you say?
Yes.
Oh, for her little
Yep.
face. I wasn't paying attention. I'm
face,
sorry.
The scissor fob, they give you the little head. Then, Hallandee. Hallandee is so wonderful. So this was one of the raffle prizes at Retreat, and I wrote it down. It's East Coast by Jeanette Douglas. It's an older design, no longer around on our website. We emailed off the website, and there was several of us, I know, and I just did the PDF. She had limited kits available. They may already be gone because this was from a couple of days ago. But Sarah, Rhode Island Lighthouse Stitcher.
Yep.
Sarah, my buddy. So Helen and her were thinking they were going to do this, stitch this sometime over the summer. So that's my plan. The thread colors are all dinky dyes, which I don't have. I'm just going to translate it into DMC. I'll switch it over, and there aren't that many colors, so I'll figure it out. And I do have, you showed it too, that gray and white, looks like cloudy
Stormy
sky.
night.
I'm going to stitch it on that, I believe. Once I pull my thread colors, I'll see. But I was so excited to get this week. And it's all Helen's fault.
It's all Helen's fault. I have a lot of things I could blame on Helen.
That's
In a good way.
That's all I have for haul.
I got some more.
These are adorable.
Yeah, Old Colonial Designs had these they're kits. It's a little needle box.
Yep.
And it comes with everything. The fabric, the thread, the needle, the box. It's all in there.
They do a great job.
You know,
of
$23.
doing these kits
And
like
the whole
this.
thing's there. You know,
Yeah.
that would make a great smalls exchange.
Yeah, it would.
I don't know if I'd be willing to give it away though, because it's so cute. I should have bought two so I could give one away. Manny Dodonna, she was there from Italy at Retreat, and I loved both of these. Unique thing about her boxes is they have like these little drawers that pull out and open. So the box itself is like only that deep, and then it has a little drawer in the bottom. And all of them, whether it's square or round, have that same feature.
She's so sweet too.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think I got any of hers this year, but I've spent quite a bit of time last year chatting with her. She's just awesome.
Yeah, she's way trusting though. She was like, oh, just take it. I'll email you the invoice. I'm like, no, we're going to do it right now.
Yeah.
I was like, you send me the
Yeah.
invoice right now and I'll pay it right now. I
Yeah.
was like, I'm not walking away without paying for it first because I didn't have
Yeah.
cash.
Yeah.
And she doesn't take credit cards. So
Yeah.
I was like, nope, send me a PayPal invoice right now. And we did it right then and there. She wasn't busy at the moment. It was on the Saturday. So most people had already
She's
done
so
most of their
good.
shopping.
She was there. Romy's Creation was there. It was nice to see a lot of these, and they were wandering through chatting with people, so that
Yep.
was nice.
So as when you take classes at Celebration, you have to become a member in order to take classes.
Right.
So they gave us this pattern for membership, and it's so you can,
With a badge holder.
yeah, it's like a little badge holder. It does. I mean, you can
Well,
put your
that-
name on it. It's really just a small project,
Yeah.
not really. But that's the badge holder comes with the little
Pack.
commemorative pin and whatnot. So.
Cute.
So that was the thing there. And speaking of Romy, I took a class with her. Not this class, but this piece right here that you see on the top is a collaboration piece between her and Puntini. And those are her two parts of it. So I am going to be, you'll see soon in the next haul, I'm going to buy the Puntini so that I can do that entire pillow. And those right there are mushrooms like that. They were the cleverest little things.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, the way that she made it the top
That
of the
is
mushrooms.
cute. Yeah, you have to get the whole thing.
I know. It's like it's not negotiable, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's cute.
Stitch New England, I bought that what was that pattern called with the flower and the fairy?
Study in Gaarden Faries.
Yeah, so I had bought that, and I bought this. I love this fine frog stitching. I don't know what it is about their stuff. I just love it. Look at that little fox with
I think
horns.
she had a couple of new releases this week too, so go check out that website.
Oh my gosh,
Fine Frog Stitching.
so
Her
stinking
stuff is
cute.
so cute. Her color play, it's beautiful.
Yeah, I had
It's
to
so
have that.
fun.
And then I thought maybe this for a smalls exchange, because most people like tomatoes, and it's a little
It is cute.
Mill Hill kit. Trying to get it to focus. There we go. Also at Romy's, she has her own hand-dyed floss.
Those are pretty.
Yeah, and I thought,
Ooh, baby.
we're always doing Christmas stuff, so, and I'm doing a lot of Christmas ornaments, so I bought some red and green ornaments.
Pretty. Country red and green, like Victorian color. Oh, it's pretty.
And then there's this lady there. She often goes to the quilt shows around here. I think she's pretty local. Yeah, Bradford, New Hampshire.
Yep.
And her company name is called So There.
She does bags.
Yep, she makes bags, and they're like
They're
these.
vinyl.
They're like a vinyl. See how the shiny? They're waterproof, so
Yeah,
you can
she
actually
had,
like
tote bag size, everything. They were really nice.
you can hang this like on the back of the seat of the car, and it can be like a little trash can for your car. And I also bought this one.
Yep.
I like the
She
black,
really-
her black and white. She does a
yeah.
really good job, and there's
She
there's
really
pockets
does a
on the
nice
inside
job.
and on the outside. I'd
Yep.
show you the inside, but there's still some. Here, let me take this out. So there's pockets right here as well,
Yep.
all around the inside of the bag as well. And they're really, really well made. I mean, I have the ability and the machines to make this, but she does such a beautiful job, and her prices are really reasonable. So, look, the sun's shining.
It's been raining here for days, so the sun just broke through. It's really.
It's an amazing thing
It was
lately.
pouring like half an hour ago.
When I got here, it was pouring.
It was funny. I watched Stephanie and Sarah's video yesterday, and their background was all raindrops.
Yeah, and every time they went flash to like the screen, she'd have thunder
Yeah.
playing. It was pretty
so
funny. So at celebrations, I can't show this. Well, I can say there's an alphabet here. These are all patterns that, nope, Susan Greening Davis. Susan Davis. What a sweet lady she is. Amazing. She's an amazing teacher. If she comes back to celebrations and teaches a class, I'm taking it, because she was just so fantastic. She's so generous. Just amazing. I'll show you the class stuff in a minute, but at the dinner, they played this bingo game, and at the bingo game, everybody wins. Like, nobody loses. Everybody gets a prize. So it's just a matter of what's in your box at the end of the game. So like if you get a bingo, you can take the box that's on your table and trade it with another table. You have no idea what's in the boxes. So when we got our bingo at our table, we chose not to trade, and nobody traded with us, so it was fine. We each got a pattern. I think these are like Hands Across the Sea or something, aren't they?
Yeah, hands across the sea.
Hands Across the Sea, and that's the one that I got. And they also had these little snips, little tiny in their little case. Look
Yeah.
at, they're so cute. It's on a little keychain.
That's cute.
So that was like the bingo thing that we got. We got this little pouch, and it has a bunch of stuff inside it, and that's for finishing one of the projects that was on those papers that I can't show you. I think this is what some of the papers make. And then some of the stuff that's in that bag is this. It's almost like a bell pull that's double-sided, kind of. And this is also
They
Susan.
give you the fabric,
Yep, the little banding, the wool,
backing.
another piece of
Yep.
banding. And then these were on the table. It was a Southwest seam. So they had these little cows. I was thinking you have a friend at Angels that loves Highland cows, so maybe you
Oh my
could give that to
God.
her.
Lori, if you're watching, he's coming your way.
And then we had these little hats that were like on a barrette that you could
That's cute.
put on your head, but mine broke immediately. So, and they walked around and handed out these little
fold-up scissors.
Fold-up scissors.
I love the fold-up scissors.
Let me just shove this back in so I can get reorganized.
Well, that was nice, though.
Yeah, and that's not all of it. There's another thing here too. I just didn't get to it yet. So the purple thread, they were vending there too.
Yep.
They raised money for breast cancer.
Yep.
And they also gave us an entire kit. All the thread. I don't know if there's a picture on here. Hold on. No, it's just a pattern. It's a house. It's a reddish house on a pink fabric. And I guess they do a house every year. But this is the first time that they've done the background fabric as pink. But I really like the coordination of that plaid and that black. Like, they did a really good job.
Pretty.
Yeah, so, I mean, the dinner was like $62 or $68, I don't remember. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. So, but you get a lot, you know, when you think about all that stuff, and you get the opportunity to bid on all those other things.
Yep.
Like I said, so that was fantastic. And so I took a class with Romy's Creations, and she cuts out all the pieces. It's like, it kind of follows the concept of English paper piecing.
Yep.
And we made, well, we didn't make, but we have all the stuff to make this little spooky bag. So if you look at it, it's like a hexagon shape, and there's the opening. That's the inside. And then there's like a little pin cushion and a scissor fob. And then she gives us all the materials. And yes, that's dotted felt.
I know, I was just
How
looking at
cute.
that. Dotted felt.
And vintage country mocha to stitch it on.
Yep.
And she gives us a little, there's a charm there in the bottom of my pattern.
Those threads are so pretty.
Yep, those are all her
Yeah,
hand-dyed
hers.
threads. So that's really nice.
Yeah, I saw this finished. It really looks cute.
Yeah, so that was a complete kit for the class. And in the bottom of this bag, I also got some needles that I bought from Susan. They're size 22. So one of the things that she said was, if you're having trouble with your thread shredding as it comes through the fabric, try sizing your needle up to a bigger size. So,
Because the eye of the needle is bigger.
right, and it'll open up and it'll get rid of some of that fraying. So I was thinking specifically about Emma, because she's always talking about how much she hates Weeks Dye Works because it shreds and it knots on her.
does shred.
And I'm wondering if she used a bigger needle, if it might help her. Oh, I might send her a message and just say try it, because I don't have the problem that she has with it, but I also don't pull mine with the needle off of the cardboard, which I think causes some of the spinning.
Yes, I don't do that either.
I think a lot of people have
Because it does
problems.
cause that twisting. I separate mine singly by hand, separate them. I don't pull it off because it does do that. It makes that twisting happen. It drives me insane.
So Susan Davis, part of her class, she gave us these bags.
Nice.
Isn't that beautiful? It's a nice, thick, heavy canvas.
Yeah.
This is from Helsinki.
Pretty.
So when you take a class with her, you get things that you would not normally get in a class. Our project is going to be done on this nice white linen, and I have a picture of that right here. There's a butterfly underneath this doily, and she gives you the doily. Let's see if I can get close. I took some actual pictures of this, and you can mount it on the bag. I probably won't mount it on the bag. I'll probably just make it its own little flat fold or something. It's stunning. It doesn't do it justice, but we learned a bunch of new stitches. I won't go over each and everything, but we learned a bunch of new stitches in class. And I'm most proud of this one right here. So there it is from the front. It's a hem stitch, so you actually fold the fabric so that you're completing your own finished edge. So it creates that finished, no raw edges look. I think it was,
Nice.
and you pull a thread in order to get like this little square. It's on.
So it's a channel. So
You don't pull it all the way
You pull a strand to make the channel.
Yep, so you pull it from here to here and then here to here. It's
Right.
not like when you pull on other,
All
where
the
you
way
pull it
out.
all the way through,
No.
because otherwise you wouldn't have an end.
Right.
You have an actual corner on these. So we learned how to do that, which was really cool.
So pretty.
Yeah, and and she gave us some like flower threads, and I'll show you the little box of trinkets. Let me just clip this back. Oh yeah, she gave us the little tiny clip. She gave us all kinds of tools. Gave us these little project folders. this entire thing with needles, sulky. There's the doily that I was talking about. Flower threads. And the other flower threads are in here. Another clip. This was, she bought in one of her travels. She travels all over the world. They're hand painted.
Cute.
Yeah. I forget what these are called. Dorset buttons, maybe? Is it? I think they're called.
Oh, I don't know.
I think they're called.
I've never seen those, Amy.
They're handmade.
How pretty.
I'll try to hold them up without spilling them all over. But those are handmade, and those are part of that same project. So just this entire little, the case, everything, you know. My flower threads are in here somewhere. Oh yeah, here they are. So she gave us those as well.
Nice.
Yeah, and that was my.
Well worth it. The classes are a little pricey, but there's a lot of them are very detailed, and as you can see, Amy got quite a bit of supplies for that project. So
yeah, you can't. I was hesitant to sign up for this one because I'll just say it was $235 for the class, which is really expensive. But the amount of knowledge that she shared with us, and these beautiful, like this bag from Helsinki and the hand painted clip from another, like you can't get those just anywhere. So she was very, very generous. So I'm almost done. I also got as a gift from my friend Meredith a bag that's green.
Nice job.
Now this fob,
nice fabric.
This fob I bought from Romy as well. It has these little tiny corgis on the bottom of it, really cute. But I love green, and I love that bag.
So pretty.
And Terry, who I will forever call Helen now, I don't know why, was giving out grime guards for your Q snaps. So thank you. Helen/Terry. I know your name's really Terry, but in my brain I'm going to call you Helen. I don't know why, but it's kind of like Tobin, our friend Tobin. You know, she she forever has a new name. But Meredith is also sharing this pattern with me because...
Nice. The green.
The green. And look at all those little animals in there. It's beautiful. Just beautiful. That's a 3-part series. So this is in Cross Stitcher magazine. Yeah. And she had put the magazine inside the bag for me. So yeah, that was, thank you, Meredith. I really, really love it. I can't wait to stuff it now that I've shown it.
Cute, cute.
Oh, I did meet up with Andrea and Meredith on the first night. So members can shop for free on Thursday night.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like first access to the building, and non-members could pay $15 and come in and shop that night. And Andrea and Meredith came up from Massachusetts and hung out and shopped, so that was fun to see them.
Andrea had a great time. Yep. So that was good.
Oh, we got stuff to give away, don't we?
We have giveaways.
Yeah.
I think I have my first one.
You know, before we go giving away, I just wanted to talk about a couple people. Oh, by the way, I took the classes with Kara, the Granite State Stitcher. So her and she took more classes than I did, but those were she was in both of the classes that I took there. And a couple of people that I just started watching, I shouldn't say just started watching. One I've been watching for a while. Her name is Mare. She's Sin City Cross Stitcher. She's in Las Vegas. And I recently reached out to her and said, hey, Mare, I'm going to be in Las Vegas at the end of the month. So we're going to try and see if we can work out meeting up, if nothing else, shopping together for a little bit. I don't know that I'll have a lot of time to stitch because I'll be with my parents and stuff. So I am hoping to meet up with her. And then another floss tuber that I started watching recently, another new person out there. His name is Papa Stitcher. Have you watched him?
The Proper Stitcher?
No, Papa.
No.
Papa Stitcher. His name is Michael. He lives in California. He has 5 children. He's just a delight to watch. You gotta go check him out. So I just wanted to give him a quick shout out. And
I've watched, who knew did I watch? and she's only had a couple of videos out there. It's the Thrifty Stitcher. And she does do some full coverage, but she's really good. I like the way she presents her videos. I did win a prize from her, but it hasn't arrived yet, or I would have shown that. And then, who's the other one? Pam, Ditsy Daisy Stitcher. She's cute. I think she has like 3 or 4 videos out now. And she just started popping up like the last week or so. That's what I was doing. I was sick. I was in my chair. I wasn't doing much. So I was like cruising the internet, cruising Netflix. It was great. All right, I have my first one set up. So the first one was for the scissor bag. So it's flicking away. Whoop. Joby Siebert-E5V.
This is scissors?
And this is for the scissors bag. And the little,
Can you
the little pouch
Can you
too.
screenshot your screen so that I can put it on the... Do you know how to do screenshot? Is this an Android? I can see if it does it the same way mine does. Nope. I don't know how your phone does it. SIEPERT-E5V. And it's Joby.
Yep.
When I first saw it, I thought it was Jody, but I'm like, no, it's Joby.
Joby. And then here's all your stuff.
Because, you know, we like to give people new names on this channel, so.
So here's that one. And let me go back one.
I haven't learned how to use the random comment picker yet, so mine's still on a wheel. I can do snow while you do that if you want.
Yep.
So snow is this pattern right here. And I put mine on a wheel, so. Congratulations to Patsy Stockmeyer. You are the winner of snow. Send me your address. I will put my email address across the screen, and I'll do the same for Mary Lou on her wins. Do you want me to keep going? Because I have my wheels open. So, so this one is for fall, which is Autumn Splendor by Brenda Gervais. And we'll spin the wheel on that one. I forgot to take a screenshot of that other lady, but.
Did you write that?
Sharon's 1198. Sharon's HARONS 1198. Emails on the screen.
Okay, so the next one I have is for the Halloween project bag. And it's scrolling away. Whoop. And it's MARB 3942. MARB 3942.
Okay, and that was for the Halloween bag.
And that was for the Halloween bag.
I've got an ad popping up on my screen.
I know, that's what happened to mine too.
So my next one is the Prairie Schooler Santa from 2021. And that is Raggedy Jean.
Raggedy Jean.
And I had forgotten to screenshot the other ones too, but I'll put their names up on the screen if I don't have the screenshot. Raggedy Jean, 1770. She won something from you before, right?
Yes.
And then we have the quilting fabric labels. And spin the wheel. That is going to Sandy's So Crafty.
Sandy's So Crafty.
I think I doubled the S, so now she's going to be Sandy.
Sandy's So Crafty. Congratulations, everybody.
Oh, I still have one more.
Oh!
I have my thread bed.
Yeah,
if you want to
sorry.
show it while I'm writing this down.
I forgot about this little guy. So here's her thread bed. Whoop. There you go. Has your little belt there, a little hook there.
Congratulations to Gail M3338.
My bestie.
Yay, Gail. Gail, I don't think you'll mind if I just hand it to you the next time I see you rather than mailing it, but if you want me to mail it, I will. Congratulations, Gail. And that was it. We want to thank everybody for, participating in our 1,000 subscriber giveaway. It's been a lot of fun. We're totally enjoying doing this.
And we did have, since the last video, we have had an influx of new people from retreat and this and whatever. You guys mentioning us to other stitchers. So it's great. It's been wonderful chatting and getting some of those comments and questions. It's been fun. So keep it up.
Yeah. So I don't know, are we coming back in the middle of June? Because if we do, it's only going to be like in 2 weeks. Because otherwise it's not going to be till July.
Right. So
I have a busy schedule coming up.
Probably won't be until July at this rate. We'll try to squeeze one in, but we'll see.
Yeah, no promises. It's a hectic month for me, and I don't know how much stitching we'll have. I mean, I'm going to be camping, so I'll have something to show if you want to do it in that week in June. But if not, again, I'm going to be in the middle of packing for StitchCon, and then I'm going to Las Vegas with my parents.
She's going to StitchCon.
Yeah, so Kara, the Granite State Stitcher, and I are going to go together, so...
That'll be fun, and we'll hear all about that. So if we can squeeze one in, we will. If not, we'll see you in July. So thanks again.
Thank you.
Have a great weekend. It's Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah, don't forget to take a moment to remember those who have lost their lives for our freedoms.
Exactly. So what do we say?
Live free and
stitch.